Hi, it's Esther at the Trucking Scribe. Glad you came back today. If you're new here, hi. Today I'm working on this little journal with a digital kit from Beauty and Books Co. I will have a link in the description box below that shows you that you can get a 25% discount. But we are going to do the cover and the signature inside of it today. So I hope that you stay around and enjoy the video. Hi, today I'm working with a new digital kit. You see, that is from Beauty and Books. It's their Mother's Day collection. I do have a discount code in the description. I printed out quite a few of the pages, but not all of them. I will put up there in the corner, I'll put these so you can see them. I mean, they're beautiful. You got a 2-page fold where you can do the long journal. And what I'm thinking about doing, and I may wind up getting a bigger, so what I wanted to do was to turn these over so I could show you the other side. So I have double-sided these. Got the beautiful hearts. Plenty of writing space on them. Just blank pages. Well, not blank. They have a print on them. It's a beautiful kit. And because I want to use most of the width, I think what I'm going to do is now I'm looking at my Amazon packaging. So what I'm going to do, I think, is cut this down. So I'm going to do a tall and skinny journal. So I'm opening this great big craft paper envelope. Amazon's been using these a lot. So I want at least probably 11 and a half. I want to use the whole page instead of wasting. I could do 9. Let's see. First I gotta get a straight cut. I'll get like 2 or 3 journals out of this. That wasn't too straight. So Samantha has this digital in her shop, and I am on her design team. Let's see, 8.5. So I want to do 9 this way. And I think 11.5 tall, that will give it, how much? That will give it some space on the outside. Actually, I don't have 11, but I have 11.25. That works too. Now, you can use 2 of these. I'm just going to use 1 layer. What I'm thinking, let me see. So I want something pretty on the front, and that's why I'm using more of a full page. This one, because see where I didn't quite trim it long enough. Yeah. If I can glue this down right there, and actually I'm going to wind up trimming just a little bit where I could put page, or I have some music paper over here. I think that would look really good. Okay. So I do want to fold this in half so I know where my center mark is. And I have my center mark here. And I'm going to use glue stick. And I'm going to try and center this right there on that middle. So what I'm going to do is let this dry some. And as I'm doing this, I realize that this is coming apart. So you've got 2 pages here. A little glue stick. So this will work. I'm going to sew it. We're going to fold our pages. So this is a handmade piece of paper that I got on Amazon. It came in a pack. Thought it would look good in here. These are just coffee dyed regular old papers. And this is definitely going to be a tall, because I think I'm going to leave all the length because of the way the pages are. I have one piece of vellum that I'm going to fold. I'm just going to crease that one. So the grain on this paper is actually going in a good direction. So see how it folds that way so much better than this way? Much better. So you don't necessarily need a bone folder, but I'm going to use mine just to help that lay down. I'm going to do a one signature journal. Yeah, that could go in the middle too. I don't know, we'll see. This one was the one I was intending for the middle. I really like it. No, I didn't count how many pages, so I may wind up with 2 journals, just because I do want to do a one signature journal from this. So I could have printed this smaller on my printer, and it wouldn't be so big, so I could have done 80%. I don't know, I would have to try it. And that would bring the writing down, so it would come down to where it would be, you could have the colors and trim it off. Right now with this one, because see right here, I can't really trim any off. So that is a tip if you want to make a shorter one. Just do one page and print it at 80%. You will have the edges going on, like this one. So you'll have this border to cut off, but you'll keep all of your words and stuff, because it's got a lot of poems and stuff in here. So I think there's like 37 pages. There's several pages of, what you call them, the journaling cards. There's a couple of pages of ephemera. There's all of these that just are amazing. Let me see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I really like that one for the front. I'm going to start putting a little bit of the coffee dyed papers in the middle. So when I'm doing a one signature journal, I generally do 15 to 16 pages for one signature. That way it just doesn't get overloaded with stuff. That's what I'm looking for. I'll stick these in. I might add a few more pages or take out a few. Let me see where we're at. Make sure all your pages are going the right direction. So you could have that where you have two girls on there. I haven't really turned them around yet. But this one I definitely wanted for my middle. I always like to put something pretty in the middle. Well, I have 16 pages that works out pretty good. I'll add a couple more. So 16, 17, 18. What I'm trying to do is just kind of put these in between some of the prints, so I don't have all prints in. Since this is a gift kind of thing, I'm going to do this. Just trim this up and I'm going to stick it in there. I have it, it was laying over here on the side. So I could do it like this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do further in. It's just as an added. There you go. So it doesn't even have to be even. I would prefer that be a little straighter than that, but I'm not sure if I can cut this any straighter. I'll put that right there. So I have some different laces that I'm going to put on some of these pages. So I will be back in just a few minutes. I'm going to sew them on. Yeah, this here will work perfectly with the coloring. What I have to do is I'll take some of this off up here, but I'm going to save it because this would make good stamp stuff. But yeah, Deb's yesterday on her video, she did something like this. I'll use this so I can get a better cut. Do I want a whole inch or maybe a half an inch? So I will link Deb's video below. You can go check hers out. She's working with us on the Piece of God project. And that's actually what she was doing yesterday was working on that thing. Let's see. You know, I know nothing about music. That's a good thing that pieces are going up and down. And there's words on it so I can see it. I messed up that one. You can still keep it though. I'm going down here. What I'm doing is I'm looking at my quilting ruler and these lines, but you may not be able to see them with all that behind it. Let me see. So if you can see now the lines on it, I've got half an inch. I could go up to an inch and just line. Well, that's not an inch. There's an inch. Just line that line up. That's 3/4. So one of the ladies I was watching yesterday, she was using a quilting ruler. She said her friend Told her it was great, and it is after you get used to it. Takes a while, but it is fun to use. A whole lot less complicated. So Debs is on my creative team for the Peace of God project. We have Paula Moores. There's Samantha, who is in charge of owns books, Beauty and Books. I'll get it right in a minute. This digital that I'm working with. There's Diane Mara. She is, I guess, co-founder, co-chair. I'm not sure how to say that, but she and I pulled this together. So she is part of the design and administration part of it. I'm trying to think. I've got Christina Rice. She is she has her own channel. I can't remember what it is, but I'm going to link these people below so you can go check out my creative team. There is Tara Young, who is Scribe Vibes. I really liked her name. I guess wonder why. And I'm going to have to make me a list so I don't forget. Who else? There is Janie from the Crafting Bookworm. Rhonda from Junk Journal Diva. Who am I forgetting? I think I'm forgetting somebody. You know what? I am going to make me a little paper like I got right here. That way it can sit right here with my creative team. That way you can see it. What I'm thinking about doing with this one, because I would like to work with this more, is I might do what is today? Tuesday? Might do Tuesday on this for a couple of weeks. That way I have something besides, the Bible study is great, and I wouldn't mind having it up every day, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to get every day, because I have design team projects for other people that I've already said, hey, yeah, I'm up for all that. So I will be working those in. I am trying to get to my 4,000 hours of watch time. I'm at 2,500 right now, so I still need 1,500. I have plenty of subscribers to meet that limit. So I am graduating in a few weeks. School will be over for me for now. I'll have my master's degree in theological studies and interfaith dialogue and historical. I don't know if it's historical or not, because you know what? I don't remember all that. So I will have that, and I'm going to have a lot more time to be doing this. So that wasn't going to fit either way. I'm going to do the top ones first, and I'm just going to glue them down. Like this side better. But I will be putting the description below of my creative team, so please remember to check on them. And I'm going to move this up a little bit just because will it fold over? I don't have a lot of the margin. I didn't think about that. Let me see. Maybe that will work. And I'll just bring it over to this side. So I have to find something to put over here too. I wonder if I should do that. I don't think these are going to be long enough to do that. So what I could do then, with this dries, if I can get it off, is just start back over and make this bigger, make wider ones. Because I wasn't thinking about the other side. But this is how you create things. These little pieces will go for a lot more stuff. So let me see what I want on this side. So I have this that I could put on this side. So yeah, this didn't quite print out on the other side like I wanted it to. So that's why I am using it for this. Yeah, see where my center is. I don't want quite. Yeah, I do this as it comes. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get it lined up where maybe it's about even. I'm just going to put a little glue under here. I'm trying to decide how much of because this side is not going to be a problem to fold over. So I may do, let me see. I wonder about an inch. If I did an inch, how that would look. Just fold the rest of it. Well, if I can get it straight. Put some pressure on that ruler and it will do it right. So this could go here. And I could just barely get it on there. Let me see. I'm going to put just a little bit right there on that edge, and then I'm going to see how much I can keep that. So on the other side, my page is going to be crooked. I think an inch will work. It's not going to be crooked. This one will be crooked because I don't know, I didn't cut right or didn't fold right or didn't do something. Okay. Maybe if I put the glue right there, who knows, right? I'm still not going to quite get that. And I'll tell you, I probably could have went a little bit shorter, but that's okay. I think we're going to be fine. And I'm just using scraps right now just because that's what I got. So I've had these music pages for a good while, and I've been wanting to use them. I just haven't. So I am curious, how do y'all use your music pages? I'm just going to put a little bit right there, and there's a little bit of it's not glued down, but I keep forgetting that I'm going to sew it down anyway. Make it a little bit straighter. Okay, good. Okay, now I probably need a new sheet. I'm going to put all of these. I don't know, I have so many baskets already started. Just stick them in here, I guess. And actually, I will probably be using those scraps in this journal now, just because they match, or they go with what I already have. So what I'm trying to do is hold it in between my fingers to give it a little bit more strength. Is the stress and the ink, the sides of it, that helps some with, especially with older paper or thin papers. I really like this piece. There's something about that just is cute. Let me see. I really do want this on this side. We can actually go over just a little bit. Maybe. See how much of it I can get on this side. And we'll put this little piece, which is upside down, and we'll put it right there. Trying to get it just trimmed a little straight. I don't know why. So I thought about mitering this, but it's just so delicate. I think I'm just going to do that. Looks good right there, doesn't it? And I could use glue stick, but I think with this, it's a little better to use this kind of glue. That way it's not pulling and pressing on the paper as much. Does look good. Miss Debs had a very good idea. Look at me. See if I can put this little piece right there and fix that corner that I just. Okay. From here, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And put this back under there to dry. And I will come back in a little while and see where we are at. So since my signature is so big, I am going to use my punching cradle. I usually don't, but it's just what you slide it down in there. Janie on my design team or my creative team for Faith Friday, she uses a book. I think I'm going to do 5 on this. I might should have measured, but I measured. And I forgot to put this in there. So while I was gone, I went in a this dry. Which makes a difference when you're punching holes. And I should have put this in with the rest of it when I punch these holes, but I think I can just do like this. Really, you're probably saying, why didn't you clip it before you started? If you ain't saying it, I am. It's just turning out very nice. I like it. So the next question is, what colors do I want on my cover? I could do that pretty blue. I could go with the brown. Red. I really don't want the purple. I have a gray. Let me see. I like the blue for some reason. 1, 2. I do about 2.5 lengths of yarn of thread. Since I've got all these projects going on, I have a mess in my office. I can't even begin to figure out where is what. So I'm going to start in the middle. I always seem to go towards the top. I'm going to pull that, probably leave that much of a tail right now. I'll go in this second one from the top. And because I actually kept these together, it's going in very nicely. Then I go through the top and I'm going to come back and I'm going to go right back through there. I say it anyway. And I'm going to go through the middle here. Go back in the second one down. So I'm doing like a figure 8 from the middle to the outside. I'm trying to figure out where that is. This is just such a pretty kit. Make sure to check out the description box so you can go find it and use the discount code so you can get 25% off. Like I said, I think it's 37 pages it has. So now what I'm going to do is just take out my little clips. And I'm going to tighten up my strings, which are, this one went through, so let me see. Okay, and this one should be, I think I caught the thread somewhere. Yep, I did right here. I can get it to pull out so it will, there we go. So if you happen to stitch through your thread, let's see, I've got this over here. So maybe it'll work better. So if you go through the middle of that thread, it's gonna actually lock the stitch. And then when you're trying to pull it through, it's gonna not want to go. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to wrap it around that post. I'm going to check my outside to see that it's pretty taut. And then I'm just going to tie 2 square, I guess they're square knots. I don't know if they are or not. And then I'm going to put a little bow here and do a little so where I put all this lace on, it covered up that excess that was hanging out of the paper. So it is hanging out, but now it's got beautiful lace on it so that you don't really even see it. But that is the Mother's Day journal just thrown together right now. I am going to try and come back and do some more on it. So I hope that you will go and check out Samantha's page where she's got all her beautiful digitals at Beauty and Books Co. And don't forget the what is it? The coupon in the description box. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you will hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and leave me a comment. Now that's really important. Leave me a heart or a smiley face. I really don't want a frowny face unless you just don't really like the video. But you can just leave a HI for hi or wave. Leave me something so I know you've been by, and I will come and check out your channel if you have one. Thank you and have a great day.